And now a public service announcement from Reitanna Seishin. Singnath Niru Pots Nimu. Girl, it's so awesome that you came here. I want to give you some drugs and I hope that you like 'em, baby. You know, I like MSI as much as the next person, but I don't do drugs. So let's fix up that clip just a little bit on my part. Girl, it's so awesome that you came here. I want to give you some
adhesive medical strips.
And I hope that you like 'em, baby. Anyway, in case you guys don't know me, it's Reitanna Seishin. Ooh, Reitanna Seishin. And today we're doing a weekly video. So, first off, before we get into any topics, we're gonna go for the top 5 videos of the week. So now we're putting the top 5 videos of the week on the screen, and you shall click upon them. Click like you've never clicked before. Next on the agenda is... That's a quote! Awesome! So this week's quote is long, so I have to read it off instead of trying to memorize it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am presently unsure as to how to separate those of you who have fed my growing distaste for mankind from those who thus far have not. However, it is with far more certainty that I know such a problem will not be factored into what I will share with all of you here tonight. Yes, such a complicated way to express how you feel for humans. So that was the quote, and I hope you like the quote, and I hope you like the quote as much as I like the quote. Hey! One thing is, no cartoon this week, because the whole Anna Tier 1 was just so much, and I just didn't feel like animating. And I'm trying to keep it down, man. Keep it down so that I don't stress myself out too much. Which I really have been stressed out quite a bit. So no cartoon. Maybe I'll do a short one. Who knows? Not today, not tomorrow, but soon. Soon watery vengeance will be mine. So the first topic today is, well, when we have sales at Walgreens and stuff, it'll be like, oh, 3 waters for $3, limit 6. And then it'll say, no limit in New Mexico. I want to know why there isn't a limit in New Mexico. I mean, their Walgreens, their stores must be humongous. They must have like a never-ending supply of stuff. Never-ending stock. So they have no limits in New Mexico at all. Explain that one. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Funkasaurus.
Everything's shaking.
Next one is also about work. So don't you love it when you're working at retail and somebody walks in, you go, hey, how's it going? Can I help you find anything? Not like that, because that probably scare people off. They don't answer. So they go and find their stuff. And then they come back, and you're like, hi, did you find everything okay? No answer. Would you like any blah 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 for blah blah blah? No answer. Okay, that'll be blah 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 blah. No answer. Thank you, have a nice day. No answer. They're not deaf. They speak English. They're not dumb. They just deliberately do not answer you, and you can tell when people deliberately don't answer you. So guess what happened to me? So I keep my debit card on me at all times, right? So I get a phone call. I get a phone call saying, hi, we've noticed some suspicious activity, blah, 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 from your card, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, and so I go onto my bank statement and I, look at all my stuff and everything seems, pretty normal except like one thing. So I call them back and I'm like, yeah, so I got this call and they're like, yeah, there were 3 separate purchases at these places for $1. And they were like at some kind of gas station or something. And like, are these your purchases? And I'm like, no, I don't even have a car. I don't buy gas. And they're like, oh dear. And I'm like, and I have my card on me. This is my card. I'm looking at it right now. And so they're like, well, looks like somebody was using your card. Somebody's out there running around with a counterfeit, fraudulent card with your number on it. And I'm like, I always told myself this wouldn't happen to me. And whenever I say something's not going to happen to me, it happens. Oh, we're playing racquetball. I don't need to wear my goggles. It's not going to hit me in the eye. Guess what? It hit me in the eye. That was in 6th grade. Anyway, it was actually really, really funny. Someone was out there running around with my card stuff. So I shut my debit card off. Sucks. I went to the bank today to pull out some money. And at least it was only, a couple of bucks that they took. It could have been so much worse. And so I pulled some money out, and they said the reason why they were only doing $1 was because they were testing, they were fishing. I don't care if you're fucking fishing for a largemouth bass. You don't steal money from other people. I don't care if it's $3. I don't care if it's $50. You don't steal. No, not just money. You don't fucking steal. So, from top to bottom, this is what I hate most. I hate drug users. Next, I hate people who drink, I hate alcoholics more than smoking cigarettes. And then smoking cigarettes. And then liars. And right next to liars, like on equal terms, is thieves. If you're my friend and I find out you're lying to me, or if I find out you steal something, I drop you like a lead balloon. You go to the mall with me and I catch you steal something, I'm going to turn you in a heartbeat. That is how much I hate it. There were these couple of kids in one night. Oh, they had this coming. So they always came in. They would always walk around and never buy anything. And so by the time they were finally leaving the store, they kind of, they walk up to the door, and right when they're up to the door, they book it and it beeps, and I yell, come back. And, they're young, so they're, freaked out that they beeped. And they came back. And they didn't beep on the way in either. Sometimes people beep on the way in because of, whatever's in their pocket or credit card or something. And, they had an Xbox game on them that we didn't steal, that we didn't carry. But, I called my manager down, and we didn't, it's like, it's not that we didn't find anything on them, it's that we didn't really search them hard enough. I think they were hiding something somewhere. Because, they had the game with them. But if you had a game that wasn't desensitized at the store that they got it from, it would beep on the way in as well as the way out. But I do not have any tolerance for that kind of thing. Seriously, I think that people aren't punished enough for stealing. I've never stolen anything in my life. Look at me. I'm fine. Why should you feel the need to steal stuff? Because you can't get off your lazy ass, get yourself a goddamn job, do something with yourself to buy this stuff yourself. It's a stupid, spoot. So I hope you people who are listening, who are kleptos, listen carefully. Because it's gonna come back on you. You may not think it's going to, but it's gonna. And it's gonna come back hard. And you're gonna think, that's not what caused me to get in this load of trouble. It must have been something else. It must have been the system bringing me down, yo. It must be completely something else. It's not karma. It's not that they caught me stealing stuff and they just didn't like it. The man didn't like me because I got, they don't understand where I grew up, man. They don't understand. They don't understand where I grew up and all the stuff that happened to me. So I gotta steal everything to make myself feel better. Because I don't have that thing. I gotta have that thing. And I don't have enough money to buy that thing. Did you know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting different results? You seriously think that it's not going to happen? Just sometimes stupid people sometimes just want to pop their little heads off. Delicious weenie! I was looking at, we got the magazines behind the counter, and I was looking at one of them, and it was a woman. It was, a fitness magazine. It was a woman. It was talking about, toning up and getting a flat stomach, and this woman looked like a man. She didn't have boobs, no, she had pecs that were hidden behind a training bra. She had like abs and huge masturbator arms and stuff like that. It was just, she had no hips, and she was a man, you're a man. She was a man. She was a manly man. It's like, women, you don't have to look like a man unless you want to get a sex change. You can get a sex change, and you can get away with looking like a man. You look like a man. The girly muscles are nasty, man. A girly muscles are nasty. Just don't see six packs on a fucking woman, alright? I wanna see hips, man. I wanna see some boobs, hair. I like legs. I like me some legs, and I like me some hips. I really couldn't care less if you have a fucking six pack. Speaking of sex changes and cross-dressing and such, I saw the most glorious tranny the other night in work, and I don't know if I would even call him a full-blown tranny though, because he had, short hair. It wasn't that short though, it was kind of curly. It was really cute, and he had like 5 o'clock shadow sort of, it's neatly clean, but it's like still facial hair there, and he wasn't wearing any makeup or anything, but he was glorious. He was wearing like Ugg boots, and he was wearing these really, tight jeans, these girly jeans, and he had his nails done really fabulous. He was so fucking cute, and I'm like, dude, we need more people who are open like you. God damn it, if you're gay and you want to dress like a fucking girl without being a full-blown wig-wearing, makeup-wearing tranny, go for it. He was adorable, and he totally pulled it all off. It was fantastic. I love confident gay guys. Love it. Rainbows all around. You guys can still enter the contest that's currently going on, Reitanna's Super Contest of Doom, with the questions. You can still enter that if you want. But for those of you who aren't going to enter that one, here's a new one. The new contest is fan art. You take anything that has to do with me, whether it's a character from my cartoon, it's Karate Squirrel, characters from my story, characters from other comics of mine, or if it's drawing of me, or draw something, paint something, animate something, do something. Just the best one will be, I will make a cartoon character that looks like you, and you will be a cameo in one of my cartoons. Granted, if you win, you will have to at least show me a current picture of yourself, or show me a video of yourself so I know the attributes to give you in the cartoon character. So I think the cutoff date will be March 15th. We're gonna go March 15th. Why not? Throw it out there. Wacky. So go ahead, do your fan art. I don't give a fuck if you're bad at drawing. Do it. Do it, motherfucker. Have fun with it. Who cares? Who cares? This is fun. This is what Reitanna's here. Yo, Reitannites, let's go. Let's do something fun. Come on. Come on. Dankeschön. Go tell your classes, go dig your graves, and then fill your mouth with all the money you will save. Sinking in, getting smaller again. Undone. It has begun. I'm not the only one. And the rain will kill us all, throwing ourselves against the wall, and no one else will see the preservation of the martyr in me. Psychosocial. I just now realized that I didn't bring Goldie Puss with me to be in this video. Oh well, poor Goldie Puss. He's on vacation with Girly Puss. So we're gonna end this video right here. And I'm going to go make a couple other videos. One, I'm going to elaborate on the new contest. Why not? And hopefully people will like this one a little better because it's a little more simple. Alright, so thanks for watching, my faithful Reitannites. And we will see you next week. Maybe I will make a cartoon for you. Who knows? It's up to me. Well, I have much to do, so Reitanna Seishin signing off. My spine!